7, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Play action. Now Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. The Colts at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, it's Taylor. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On third down, here's Taylor. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. On fourth down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Jakeem Grant deep for Cleveland. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 18. Fights off the defender. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the NFL's 3rd leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. He'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. Powers through it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Here's Watson. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Second down, here's Chubb again. Past the 20. But he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 8. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Chubb. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease any it just never materialized.
Here's Watson on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Deshaun Watson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Next to score, Browns 7, Colts nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 13-yard line.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
They give to Taylor out of the gun. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Again, it's Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
19 Lions. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
60 Eagles.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Chubb with a 1st down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 57 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being... Some about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Richardson to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Come on. Hit.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
On the punt for the Colts.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Watson on 1st down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. Back to throw, Watson. That is caught. He's got a 1st and maybe more. Touchdown! Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. This pass caught. It's Woods. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Calling a gain of a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Richardson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson looking to throw this. Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. Oh, he shifts past him. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Chubb will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Chubb Chubb again, and he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Hopkins' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the 3rd quarter with their first touchdown of the game. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
95 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They run again on 1st down. Chubb stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's got it to about the 40. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now it's Richardson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And this taken in by Downs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Chubb producing on that run, and he produces year after year for the Browns. 3rd in the league with over 1,500 yards in 2022. He quietly is in the top 20 all-time in both yards and touchdowns in the player's first 5 seasons.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And again, it's Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. On 2nd down, here's Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Browns.
Chubb will get the call, running left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run right side with Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Minshew's throw caught by Pierce. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. Delivers another one to Pierce. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's another Colts.
And now an audible here into something else.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Steps away. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
18, Pioneer.
Here, Richardson yet again. Eluding the pressure right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Off play action, Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 15. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 166 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Now Chubb running right. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, 26 yards. And the Browns have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, come on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On first down, Richardson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's second and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready,
Again, it's Richardson. This pass caught. It's Woods. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Hustle. 19 Lions. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19. Go.
From the shotgun, Richardson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Cougar 19.
Richardson now on second down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
It'll be Minshew again. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he is out of bounds here. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? What do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, fourth quarter. You're going.
Tight, 19 tight. Trap 60. Set. Hurt. Alert. Panther 11.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.